Rick Walsh, and I want to welcome you to today's presentation. We're going to be talking about the solar industry and exactly how you can have solar, clean energy from your rooftop with no money out of pocket. The solar industry has changed in just the last 12 months, unbelievably, that allows you to save untold thousands each and every year on your utility or your electric bill. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to your opportunity to save thousands of dollars per year with solar power. We're going to show you how you plug into the sun and turn that connection into probably the best cost-saving decision you could possibly make. What we want to do is we want to show you how you can save thousands of dollars per year without taking any money out of your pocket. So welcome to Why Solar, Why You, and Why Now. We're going to talk to you and explain to you a little bit about how solar works and a little bit on the advances in the solar industry. Then we're going to talk to you about one of the largest solar companies in the United States, Unison Solar, and how you can get a free personalized savings analysis. So let's get right into it. How does solar work, and how do you make solar panels make you money? And the process is known as net metering. Let me explain. The sun obviously emits light rays. Well, when those light rays strike solar panels on your roof, they create direct current or DC electricity. Now, your home only runs on AC or alternating current, so we imply or install an inverter next to your junction box or your electrical box so that your electrical panel sends power through that inverter into your home that's usable to run the widescreen TV or the air conditioning or the vacuum cleaner or anything. Now, while that sun is striking the panels on your roof, it creates more electricity than you can use. So the question then becomes, since electricity is like water, it has to flow somewhere. Where does it go? Well, it flows back through your meter box, making it run backwards and back to the utility. Well, when the sun goes down in the evening and you're no longer making electricity, well, then that excess power you generate results in a credit from the utility, and that's towards your bill, so you get to use it that night. So if it's that simple, why don't you have solar? Well, you're probably thinking, hey, doesn't it cost too much, or my electric bill's not that high? Possibly you're thinking, I don't know how it would look on my house, or I may sell my house soon, or I just don't see the return on investment. Well, that's where part two of the solar industry comes into play here. A big difference over the past year alone. Two major breakthroughs in the solar industry. Number one, well, the price of solar has nosedived in the past few years. It's only a fraction of what it used to be, which has drawn the demand up so that installations are going through the roof, no pun intended. The first residential solar installation actually was in 1973. Since then, there have been 600,000 installations in the 42-year history of residential solar, but that's less than 1% of the homes. Here's the real interesting statistic. Over 30% of all installations in the past 42 years, they occurred just last year. That's right. 1/3 of all the solar on rooftops in history occurred in 2014. So if it's that simple, why don't you have solar? You might think it costs too much, but actually it doesn't cost you anything. That's right. I'm going to show you how you could have solar on your roof, no money out of pocket. You say your electric bill's not that high. Well, how high is not too high? In other words, is $100 a month okay? Or do you have a better place you could spend that $100 a month than just writing a check to the utility company every month? And you might think, well, I don't know how it would look on my house. We'll actually show you as soon as tomorrow, if you like, how solar looks on your home. We'll show you how we're going to do that in a moment. Then you're thinking you may sell your house soon. Well, if that's true, you should get solar very fast, sooner rather than later, because your house will sell faster. Remember, you're not putting any money out of pocket to put solar on your roof. And if you were looking for a new home and you had two identical homes on the same block, same amenities, same everything, And one of them said, our electric bill is half of what that house next door is, and we use the exact same electricity. Wow. Knowing that you're going to be in there for a number of years, you definitely want the one with the lower bill. And you might say, I don't see the return on investment. We're going to show you tens of thousands of dollars in return. When we're done, it really comes down to a very simple decision. As Warren Buffett puts it, it's an anyway decision. That's right. You're going to buy electricity anyway, so should you buy it more expensive or less expensive? But even better than that, you can continue to do what you've always done, and you can continue to get what you've already gotten, and that is the ability to pay more money for dirty energy, meaning energy that pollutes the planet because it's made from coal and oil-fired furnaces, etc., and utility plants. Or you can do something different and pay less, no money out of pocket, less money for clean energy. So let's take a look at the company that can allow you to do that. It's called the Unison Solar Network. They got experience, quality, and competitive pricing, 5 years history behind them, and actually they have thousands of completed installations. They have 6 offices here in California with over 200 employees. We do everything from quality control, purchasing, installation, warranty work, absolutely everything. We got dozens of trucks serving all of California. And actually, there are 3 ways that you can obtain solar with no out-of-pocket expense. The first is what's known as a purchase power agreement. The second is a lease, and the third is a finance or simple purchase. A power purchase agreement, quite simply, all you do is supply the roof. We supply the solar system. We do the installation. We take care of and maintain the system. All you do is purchase the power generated by the system, and we guarantee that to be at a much lower rate than the utility charges for the same amount of power. You've actually seen this in action if you know anyone who has Dish Network or DirecTV. You see, with satellite TV, you never paid for the dish on your roof, only the programming that it delivered. With a power purchase agreement, you don't pay for the solar panels or the installation, only the power they produce. Second option is to lease to own, like leasing a car or rent to own furniture, no money down. We're looking for a credit score of 650, which is easy because if you qualified for a mortgage, you're doing a lot better than that. And we install and maintain the system for 20 or 25 years. You pay a lease payment that's less than your utility bill, and you own all of the electricity. At the end of the lease, hey, you could own the system. Or you could buy solar outright. We could arrange no money down, low interest financing. We design a system to dramatically lower or eliminate your electric bill. Payments less than your utility bill. And you can get a 30% federal tax credit in that option. It's a very simple process to get solar, and that is you're almost done with step number 1 in the 2-step process, and that's a free webinar that you're on right now. Why solar? Why you? Why now? We do that every weekday live at 6 p.m. Pacific time. The next, if you want, you're just going to click on a link. You'll go to www.unisonsolarnetwork.com. That's www.unisonsolarnetwork.com, and you click on a link in the upper right-hand corner that says Free Solar Savings Analysis. And this form that you see in front of you will pop up where you can get shown exactly, over the phone, how solar would fit in your utility bill. You sign up for a free, no obligation, solar savings analysis. And we'll show you on your own computer over a live internet feed, we'll show you how the panels will look on your home. Now, how do we do that? We actually take a picture of your rooftop from Google Earth, the satellite, and we superimpose the panels on the roof. Next, we'll show you exactly how much you'll save each month on your own personal utility bill. That means we've got your last 12 months from the utility company. We'll show exactly how much you did pay and how much you would have paid had you had that solar system on your roof. Then we'll show you how much of an impact you can make on the environment with the installation of solar. And number 4, we'll show how this all can be done with no money out of pocket, but rather money is put into your pocket every single month. And then 5, we'll show how the savings can start today with our unique Solar Savings Today program, even before the solar is installed on your roof. And then as you scroll down on the form, you'll see where you enter in your utility number, and you actually pick the date and time that you would like someone to go over this with you via the phone and the internet. And at that date and time, our experienced solar designer and consultant will give you a call. They'll have on the computer screen what the solar would look like on your roof. And they'll have a proposal there that'll, again, show the solar panels on your roof. This is the solar on my roof as it's going to look. And they'll even show what your federal tax rebate would be. They get into exactly what your utility bill was last year, those tall bars, every single month, January through December. And then they show you how much your bill would have been had you had this solar on your roof. That's a fact. I did, in fact, pay $4,600 to Pacific Gas and Electric last year. I should have only paid them $1,475. By not having solar, I wasted $3,125 last year alone. That will never happen again. We'll show you your break-even point. We'll even show you, exactly, how you're helping the environment. How many trees you'd be planting every year to get the same savings in the environment. Or it's like taking 39 cars off the road, or almost 3 railroad cars of coal not being used to produce electricity and polluting the environment just for your home. If you like that purchase power agreement, they showed me where they're charging me, Pacific Gas and Electric is charging me 28 cents a kilowatt hour. Yet, with solar on my roof that they put up, I'll only be charged 17.5 cents and cleaning up the environment, so that I won't be spending $221,000 over the next 25 years for utilities. I'll actually save over $89,000. Do you realize that's enough to put a child through college? We'll show you month by month, year by year, exactly what your savings will be. And we do this for free. You just have to go and hit that link at the end of this webinar. We'll show you the time it takes to get it installed. So the personalized savings analysis is free. You go to www.unisonsolarnetwork.com. As a matter of fact, the whole process is free. Like I said, it comes down to a very simple decision. You can continue to do what you've always done. You'll continue to get what you've already gotten, and that is paying more money for dirty energy, or energy that's polluting, warming the planet, destroying the ozone layer, etc. Or you could do something different. No money out of pocket. Pay less money for clean energy. Get your free, no obligation, personalized savings analysis at www.unisonsolarnetwork.com. You pick the time and the day that you want them to call you and explain it to you exactly what you would save on your bill and how much you'll save over a lifetime, and exactly how you're contributing to cleaning up the environment. Once again, that's www.unisonsolarnetwork.com. And in the upper right, you just click on Free Solar Savings Analysis. You'll want to put in the name of the person who referred you here. Also, please get back to the person who referred you for any more questions you might have. Thanks for joining us this evening. We sure appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye-bye now.